Okay, so I was just listening to a podcast. I always listen to scary story podcasts by Swamp Dweller, mostly, and Let's Read on YouTube. And one of the stories was talking about a country that worships demons. So I looked up, a country that worships demons, and I found this article, Descend into the World's 10 Most Devilish Destinations. I thought it was pretty interesting. There's a lot of things that I didn't know about. So here we go. I'm going to start. Unleash the beast at 10 of the world's most satanic places, and perhaps you too may be inspired. Satan may be the ruler of the fiery underworld, but he also has plenty of hellholes on earth. In countries as diverse as Spain and South Africa, you can visit museums, churches, and even karaoke parlors associated with the Prince of Darkness. Contrary to what pearl clutchers may have you believe, no devil worship occurs at any of these spots. Rather, outsiders gather to honor Satan as a symbol of the eternal rebel who questions authority and opposes injustice. At Salem's The Satanic Temple, visitors can sit on a bronze Baphomet and learn about the organization's social activism, such as lawsuits to ensure plurality and bodily autonomy. A Lithuanian museum reveals the countless ways artists have depicted Lucifer through the ages, including as a beautiful fallen angel, which is the way that I prefer, but other destinations are linked to local folklore, like a Thai Buddhist park that shows the gruesome torments awaiting those with negative karma. For a significant number of people around the world, the Horned One is not a symbol of evil, but a courageous figure of resistance. Unleash the beast at 10 of the world's most satanic places, and perhaps you too may be inspired to create art and stand up for social justice. I have to pause real quick because I just want to say that I don't believe that these people who worship Satan as a symbol of rebelliousness and rebelliousness against social injustice, I don't believe that is the proper or correct representation of Satan. But either way, this is what this article is explaining, or the perspective of this article. Salem, Massachusetts, the Satanic Temple. The Satanic Temple is fittingly housed inside a former Victorian funeral parlor, which its members painted black. Anyone is welcome to come inside to sit on a towering statue of Baphomet and admire occult art exhibits. Think full canvas paintings made from human blood. The Gothic Manor doubles as the headquarters for TST's activism. As a non-theistic religion, the Satanic Temple advocates for equal opportunity in free speech forums and against state restrictions that hinder abortions. This is a modern take on Satanism. In the library, browse co-founder Lucian Greaves' extensive collection of satanic panic literature and learn how their Grey Faction campaign fights to end false accusations of ritual abuse. I have to read that again. In the library, browse co-founder Lucian Greaves' extensive collection of satanic panic literature and learn how their Grey Faction campaign fights to end false accusations of ritual abuse. So they've got a good cause, but maybe not the best symbol. Anyways, Osaka, Japan, territory occult store. Creepy. A long-haired Japanese wizard named Taiki lords over Territory, a satanic shop located in an Osaka basement. Territory's door is covered in ominous signs cautioning visitors to beware, along with the Latin words non serviam, I will not serve, that were attributed to Lucifer. That's quite interesting. Dare to creep in and you'll encounter a candlelit altar for Baphomet, the goat-headed symbol of Satanism. I just want to mention, this is my own personal thing, but with the I will not serve aspect of this paragraph here. I just find it interesting because lately I'm a massage therapist, and lately I have been feeling like overburdened by serving others as a therapist. I've always felt like it just takes a lot out of me, and I never wanted to tell people that I was a massage therapist because I was afraid that like my friends and family would constantly ask me for massages. I'm kind of experiencing that right now with a friend of mine who is male. At first he was trying to help me practice so I could get back into massage, but now it's like every time he comes over he wants a massage, and it's like he's only coming over to get massage. So yeah, it's just something that is, you gotta find balance. It's not about not serving or not wanting to serve, because I absolutely love my profession and I love serving people and helping people feel good and helping treat their ailments. But it is about balance for sure. Anyways, dare to creep in and you'll encounter a candlelit altar for Baphomet, the goat-headed symbol of Satanism. Taiki's store is packed from floor to ceiling with morbid oddities, human skulls, voodoo masks, and other exquisite talismans that he sourced from around the world. Hunt for rare books about Japanese demons and take home a witch effigy that seems to be possessed by a malevolent spirit. I would suggest not taking home the effigy. Segovia, Spain. El Diablillo del Aqueducto. Legend has it that a little girl tricked the demon Mephistopheles into building the aqueduct of Segovia. Next to the Roman-era UNESCO site, you may be surprised to see the bronze devil perched on the ledge. Rather than appearing fearsome, the paunchy Mephisto is naked, smiling, and snapping a selfie with a smartphone in his hand. When the city unveiled its plans for the sculpture, a group of aghast Catholics tried to prevent its erection. But this time around, the Dark Lord prevailed, and the friendly Devil of Segovia has become a favorite selfie spot for travelers. This one I feel is completely justified. I feel like our culture of selfies is pretty sick. Bang Sang, Thailand, Wat Sain Suk. Get scared straight at a Thai open-air park which graphically depicts what it's like to go to Buddhist hell. Located at a 1.5-hour drive southeast from Bangkok, Wat Sain Suk is filled with sculptures of demons that rule the lowest realms of samsara, or worldly existence. Cower under skeletal, hungry ghosts with long tongues, which represent the delusion of craving. Then, witness how demons punish wicked individuals until their negative karma is spent. From having birds peck out their guts to replacing a human's head with that of a pig, the tortures are remarkably creative and make Christian hell look like a walk in the park. Yeah, I doubt that. I feel like Christian hell is pretty, what's the word? Has a lot of different types of torture or suffering. Lots of different types. I think that we just don't talk about it enough. St. Mary, Jersey, Channel Islands, Devil's Hole. I'm going to start reading a little faster and cut down on the comments since this video is becoming a little bit long. Satan seems to have dug a shortcut to the inferno on the British Channel Island of Jersey. Visitors can stroll down to the Devil's Hole, an otherworldly natural crater that plunges 200 feet through the solid cliff. In 1851, a French ship crashed into the rocks and its sculpted figurehead went straight into the crater. A local transformed the ship's wooden lady into a horned deity, which gave Devil's Hole its name. Since then, satanic sculptures have mysteriously appeared on the winding path to the hellhole. Nowadays, you'll find a scowling bronze statue of Satan with hairy hooved legs standing in a murky pool by the viewing platform. Kaunas, Lithuania. Do not know how. Zumuid Zinavichis Museum. I don't know how to say that. Lithuania. Lithuania has the only public museum in the world dedicated to the devil. At this museum, be bewitched by over 3,000 paintings and sculptures of horned creatures from around the world, including works from Japan and Cuba. The exhibits reveal that Satan is a shapeshifter. He's a red-faced and fanged beast in medieval art, and an attractive angel in engravings from Milton's Paradise Lost. Some of the works are on the whimsical side, like a tiny golden devil that can only be seen through a magnifying glass. Others make political statements, such as demon caricatures of Hitler and Stalin dancing on human bones. Austin, Texas, the Highball Karaoke. Random. In Austin, death metal fans can rage against the karaoke machine in a satanic-themed room. The Highball offers 7 private singing rooms with eccentric decor, but the largest and most popular one is the Inferno. Step into what looks like a red and black Luciferian church, complete with an enormous pentagram scrawled on the floor. Sit on wood pews marked with Leviathan cross, and sing along to lyrics on a television framed by a caduceus, 2 snakes coiled around a rod. Choose a song like Venom's In League with Satan, and let out your best heavy metal growl. 2 snakes coiled around a rod is not a satanic symbol. I'm not really sure what they're using that for. It's actually a symbol of healing. So I'm not really sure what the caduceus is representative of to Satanists. Maybe I'll look that up later. I'm hoping not to make this video longer than 15 minutes, so let's see how fast I can go. Kobe, Japan, Gothic and Fetish Bar idea. Ew. That's pretty sick. Kobe has a little-known hostess bar filled with satanic symbology. Come in, and you'll be warmly greeted by Japanese women with tattoos and piercings. Bar idea makes you feel as if you're in a haunted dungeon. The shelves hold skulls and taxidermy, a pet python sits on the corner, and a disjointed baby doll lies on top of a pentagram. Every evening, owner Mistress Midori performs shibari, the art of Japanese rope tying, on her staff. Creepy. Watch her suspend the women in midair and drop hot wax from red candles onto their bodies. If a guest is naughty, Midori may remove the glass that covers the bar, which is impaled with 8,000 spiked nails, and make him lie down on it. Vancouver, Washington, Devilish Little Things Museum. Drive 11 miles north from Portland, Oregon, and you'll arrive at an early 20th century church with peaked roofs and arched windows. The interior, however, is very much the domain of the devil. The walls are blood red, and there are horned figures everywhere in sight. The Devilish Little Things Museum is the passion project of a German woman who grew up enthralled by tales of the cloven-footed Krampus. She started collecting objects related to the devil and now has thousands of treasures, from a grinning Satan decanter marked firewater to antique lamps painted with satires. Make an appointment to see her private home museum and discover Europe's obsession with Krampus, Mephistopheles, and other impish creatures. Cape Town, South Africa, Rian Swigalar Satanic Church. I don't know if I said that right. In 2020, Cape Town opened the country's first satanic church. Once a Christian pastor, co-founder Rian Swigalar now performs rituals in a room decorated with Ouija boards and a sigil of Baphomet flag. Also, don't judge me on the way I said Ouija board. That's how I like to say it. It's whatever. I know you're supposed to say Ouija, but I say Ouija. His congregates don't believe in an actual horned deity. Rather, Satan stands for personal freedom and the aim of developing one's truest self. I feel like that's God's plan, is for us to develop our truest self. Anyway, the community performs rituals like reverse baptisms and plans to translate Anton LaVey's The Satanic Bible into Afrikaans. They also push back against baseless satanic panic allegations, which continue to be made by conservative Christian groups in South Africa. Look at that, I made the 15-minute mark. I'm going to go a few more seconds here. Yeah, so very interesting stuff. I was not aware of all these museums and churches and such dedicated to Satan. I feel like it's a little bit surprising, but I guess this day and age, it's due, I suppose, especially with the way that things are going. I feel like we just get closer and closer to Satan, and the people who are for God have to fight that much harder because of all the crazy satanic stuff that's going on. Even if people don't actively represent or believe in Satan or worship Satan, I feel like a lot of behaviors and actions and things that we do in this 21st century world are directly representative of satanic behavior, unfortunately. Anyway, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and hopefully I get a post sooner than later because I know it's been a really long time. Goosebumps book reading is coming up soon, I promise. I am so sorry for the delay. Have a good day today. Happy Sunday.